Inshallah, this is the second class of our straight lines, very short question answers. Very short question answers. So let me do few questions based on intercept form. So what is intercept form? Suppose a line is going like this, okay? So from 0 to A, origin to A, this distance is called x-intercept of the line. X-intercept is denoted by A. In the similar, from origin to this point, this distance is called y-intercept. So here A means x-intercept and B means y-intercept. So the equation of line will be 1 by x by A plus y by B equals to 1. Also, we can write A, watch carefully. A is on x-axis. So always on x-axis, y is 0. Y is 0. And this distance length is A, no? So this A can be written as A comma 0. And B is on y-axis. So x coordinate will be 0. On x-axis, y coordinate 0. On y-axis, x coordinate 0. So this length is B, no? So this is B. So these points can be taken as like this. Let we have few questions based on this. Now find the equation of the straight line passing through the point minus 4 comma 5 and cutting off equal intercepts on the axis. Because the word intercept is given, equal intercepts, therefore let me take the formula of intercept and cutting off equal intercepts on the axis. That means these two intercepts are equal, therefore given, what is given? A equals to B. So let me change either B equals to A or equals to B. I am writing in place of B A because both are equal. So we can write like this. Therefore, x by A plus y by, these two are equal, no? So in place of B, I am writing A equals to 1. Now let me take LCM here. LCM is A. You will get x plus y. X plus y equals to 1. Bring this A here. So x plus y equals to A. Let me note this as 1. Now how to find A? In question it is given that this line passes through the point. Suppose this point is minus 4 comma 5. It will be here somewhere second quadrant, but just to understand. Now if we substitute this point on this, you'll get the value of A. How to substitute? In no, this line passes through this point, therefore we can substitute minus 4 comma 5 in 1. So we'll get the value of A. In place of x we write minus 4 plus, in place of 5 y we write 5 equals to A. Therefore, A equals to 5 minus 4 will be 1. So again substitute this value, you get the answer. Therefore, the answer will be x plus y equals to A. A is 1. Or we can write like this, x plus y minus 1 equals to 0. Got it? Because after substituting A, how to find A? In the question it is given that the line passes through this point. That means this point lies on this. This point lies on this. Therefore, we can substitute in place of x minus 4, in place of y 5. Let me do one more question here. See here, find the equation of the straight line passing through the point and making intercepts whose sum is 0. Because we are getting intercepts here, so I use the formula of intercept. Now what is given here? Given whose sum is 0. Sum of the intercepts is 0, that is A plus B equals to 0. Now bring this A here, so B equals to minus A. So in place of B we can write A minus A implies x by A plus y by, in place of B, minus A. Now if you do one thing, plus into minus A, minus, you can write like this, x by A plus into minus y by A equals to 1. Now take LCM here. If you take LCM here, A, it will be x minus y equals to 1. Bring this A here, it will be x minus y equals to A into 1 is A. Now how to find A? Just now we have done. Given what is given here, this line passes through the point minus 2 comma 4. So let me substitute minus 2 comma 4. Let me substitute minus 2 comma 4. What does it mean? In place of x minus 2, in place of y 4, you will get the value of A. Therefore, substituting x is minus 2 minus y is 4 equals to A. Therefore, A equals to minus 6. Now we got the value of A. Let me substitute here. Therefore, the equation will be x minus y equals to A. A is minus 6. Bring this here on the other side, it will be x minus y plus 6 equals to 0. Now see the next question. If the portion of the line intercepted between the axes is bisected at 2p comma 2q, find the equation of the straight line. Suppose This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Suppose this is the line intercepted between the coordinate axis is bisected at 2p comma 2q, 2p comma 2q. What does it mean bisect means? This will be the midpoint from here to here. Suppose this is a, this is b. Let me take x-intercept a, y-intercept b. So this point will be the midpoint of AB. Bisect means dividing into equal parts. That means AB is bisected means this will be the midpoint. So let me start like let the equation of line B. Let me take the general form. X by A plus Y by B equals to 1. Let me note this as 1. Now what we can write A. Watch here. Just know I explained this. A is on x-axis. So y coordinate is 0. This is A. And what is will be the value of B? P is 0 comma B. So this is 0 comma B. Let this be P. So this P will be A, sorry, P, what is the value of P? 2P comma 2Q. Now this P is the midpoint. Now what is here midpoint? Midpoint equals to 2P comma 2Q. Now let me use the midpoint formula. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So midpoint will be x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. X1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. X1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2 equals to 2p comma 2q. Now let us separate this. What is this one? A by 2 comma b by 2. A plus 0 is a, 0 plus b equals to 2p comma 2q. Let me separate this one. This x coordinates will be equal, y coordinates will be equal. So a by 2 will be 2p, b by 2 will be 2q. So a will be a equals to 4p, a equals to 4p and b equals to 4q. Now let me substitute this in 1. Substituting in 1. In place of a we can write 4p, in place of b we can write 4q. So this will become x by a. In place of a write 4p plus y by 4q equals to 1. Let me take 4 common here. If we take 4 common here, like we can write like this 1 by 4. 1 by 4. We are taking 4 common. So what is left here? X by p plus y by q. This denominator 4 we have taken common equals to 1. Bring this 4 here. So what will be left here? X by p plus y by q equals to 4 ones of 4. So this is the answer. Let me do one more question. See here, 14th question. If the product of the intercepts, if the product of the intercepts made by the straight line, what is given here? Straight line is x tan alpha plus y secant alpha equals to 1. Let me first find the intercepts. Bring this in the denominator. This reciprocal will be cot. We can write like this: x by. If we bring this from numerator to denominator, it will be the reciprocal. So reciprocal of tan is cot alpha plus y by. If we bring this in the denominator, the reciprocal of secant is cos alpha equals to 1. Therefore, x intercept a is cot alpha here. Y intercept b is sin alpha here. Okay. So what is the next condition given? Watch here. If the product of the intercepts, that means A into B, product of the intercepts made by the line on the axis is equal to sine alpha. This is the given condition. And alpha lies in the first quadrant. 0 to pi by 2 means first quadrant. Product of the perpendicular, sorry, product of the intercepts A into B. So what is A here? Cot alpha into, sorry, B here is sine alpha, cos alpha, sorry, cos alpha. So what is B here? B is cos alpha equals to sine alpha. A, the value of A here, cot alpha. B is the value of cos alpha equals to 1. So let me solve this one. Cot can be written as by cos by sine. So we can write this cos alpha by sine alpha into cos alpha equals to sine alpha. Now bring this sign here. So this sine into sine will become sine square alpha. Cos into cos will become cos square alpha. We can take plus or minus for that. We can take plus or minus for that. But you see here, let me take only positive value because we want only first quadrant. Let us cancel this square. When it will be sine and cos will be equal? At 45 degrees. At 45 degrees. Therefore, alpha equals to 45 degrees. At sine 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Therefore, this will be equal at 45 degrees. Now see the next question. What is here? Reduce the following into intercept form. What is intercept form here? X by a plus y by b equals to 1. So we have to reduce like this. For that, first we have to take the constant on the other side, because we are having only x and y on the left side and 1 on the right side. So bring this c here. We can write like this: ax plus by equals to minus c. But we want equals to 1. So how to be divided? Suppose we are having 5. To change into 1, we have to divide by 5. 5 by 5 will be 1. In the same, we are having minus c, but we want 1 here. Here is 1. So divide by minus c. Minus minus cancel, we get 1. So divide each term by minus c. This will be ax by minus c plus by minus c equals to minus c by minus c. Minus minus will get cancelled. This is 1. So what is left here? Ax by minus c plus by minus c equals to 1. One more left. Watch carefully. We can take out this a from here. We can write in the denominator of c. We can write like this. Because we want x by a. We don't have any coefficients here other than 1. So we have to take out a here. If you take out a here, we can write in the denominator of c like this: x by minus c by a, y by, in the same way bring this here, minus c by b equals to 1. So this will be the x-intercept, this will be the y-intercept. Therefore, x-intercept equals to minus c by a. This is the intercept form, but it's better if you by heart these formulas. Y-intercept is minus c by a. So sometimes we can directly use the formulas. X-intercept is minus c by a, y-intercept is minus c by b. For the general equation ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Let me do one more question. I will change little here to explain. Okay, so let me take like this minus. So let me start now. So the next question is 3x minus 4y equals to 5. Now we must get here 1. So how to do? We have to divide each term by 5, by 5, by 5, by 5. So this will give 3x by 5 minus 4y by 5 equals to 1. Now bring this 3 to the denominator. Just now we have seen. This will be x divided by 5 by 3 minus y divided by 5 by 4 equals to 1. But we doesn't not minus here. We must have plus here. X by a plus y by a. So you bring this minus to here. We can write like this: x by 5 by 3 plus y by. Now we have taken minus from here. Must write here minus 5 by 4 equals to 1. Therefore, this is the x-intercept, this is the y-intercept, and the equation is in the intercept form. Now let me have the next concept here, normal form. What is normal form or perpendicular form? Watch carefully. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Suppose a line is passing like this, and this is the origin. Now if we take the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line, suppose we denote by this, suppose this is the line. This is the perpendicular from origin to the line. So this is denoted by P. This is denoted by P. And the angle made by the perpendicular of the x-axis is denoted by alpha. So when we write the normal form, it will be x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to P. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to P. This is called the normal form or perpendicular form, where what we call P is the distance of the line from the origin. P is the distance of the line, that is perpendicular distance from the line to the origin. And what is alpha? Alpha is the angle made by P with the x-axis. And the value of alpha lies between 0 to 2 pi. The value of alpha lies between 0 to 2 pi. One more thing is we must always take this P as positive value. Because this is the distance, we cannot take negative. Whenever we get minus here, you have to take out minus from here by multiplying minus with the all values. We should always get this as positive. We must always get this as positive. And suppose in first quadrant, suppose this is alpha principal value. Suppose in the second value, if we get in the second quadrant, we can take alpha equals to 180 minus theta. Let theta be the principal value. And the third quadrant, we have to take 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. In the first quadrant alpha, in the second quadrant alpha, we can take 180 minus theta. In the second quadrant, third quadrant, alpha equals to 180 plus theta. In the fourth quadrant, we can just take alpha equals to minus theta, or we can take alpha equals to 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta. So let me do one question practically. See here. Now reduce the. I'm first showing the 18th question. What is given here? X plus y plus 1 equals to 0. Now what is the method here? Means watch carefully. We have to change into normal form. First bring this minus 1 to that side. This will become x plus y equals to minus 1. But now just I explained, no, this term must be always positive because this will represent the perpendicular distance from origin. So this should be positive. So take out minus from here. How to take out minus? Multiply all the equation with minus. Minus into plus, minus x. Minus into plus, minus y. Minus into minus, plus 1. Or else you can do one more thing also. Bring this minus here. Minus into plus, minus. Minus into plus, minus. Now what is the method of normal form is we have to divide both sides by under root of coefficients of x and y squares. Squares of coefficient of x and y. What is the coefficient of x? Minus 1. So minus 1 square plus what is the coefficient of y? Minus 1 square. So this will be minus 1 square is 1. 1 plus 1, 2 root 2. So let me do one thing. We have to divide all by root 2. This will become minus 1 by root 2. We can write like this. Minus 1 by root 2 y equals to 1 by root. Now this represent cos x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to p. Let me write like this. Let cos alpha equals to minus 1 by root 2. With x, we must always suppose this as cos. And with y, sine. What is the general form? X cos alpha, y sin alpha. So this will be cos, this will be sine. So what will be the sine alpha? Sine alpha equals to minus 1 by root 2. So watch carefully. Here, what is the principal value? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 45 degrees. You write like this. Theta equals to 45 degrees. Now, but alpha, what will be here? Both are negative, no? So this is third quadrant. In third quadrant, both sine and cos are negative. In third quadrant, we can take like this. Alpha equals to 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. So here we can write alpha equals to 180 plus theta. Theta is the principal value. That is of the first quadrant. For the first quadrant, this is 45 degrees now. So this will become 180 plus 45. So this will become 225 degrees. 225. So we can write lastly like this. Watch carefully. So how we can write? Therefore, x cos 225. X here we can write cos 225 plus y sine 225. Here we can write y sine 225 for this equals to 1 by root 2. So this is of the form, general form, x cos alpha plus y sine alpha equals to p. Equals to p. So this is the method of doing. Let me try one more question. Suppose 17th one is 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals to 0. Just now explain, bring this 6 on the other side. It will be minus 6. 2x minus 3y equals to minus 6. But we want plus here, so multiply it minus. Minus it plus minus 2x minus 1 is plus 2, 3y minus 1 is plus 6. Now what is the method? Dividing both sides by under root of squares of this 2. Minus 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. This will be root of 13. So divide each term by root of 13. Minus 2 by root 13 x plus 3 by root 13 y equals to 6 by root 13. So we have to suppose this as cos. Cos alpha equals to, let cos alpha equals to minus 2 by root 13. Sin alpha equals to 3 by root 13. 3 by root 13. Now what is left here? Watch carefully. The last step now. Last step. What is the last step? See here. Minus 2. This we know. Watch carefully. Let me write like this. Well, now what is the value of p? P equals to 6 by root 13. Now we can change this x into this value. You have just write cos alpha because we don't have the values of table here. No, we just write cos alpha. 30 degrees, 60 degrees. We don't have these values in the table. Plus y sine alpha equals to p. Just you write because we are having this in the second column, no? Cos negative, sine positive. Just write like this where alpha belongs to 0 comma 2 pi. Just enough. No need to go in detail. You can just complete like this, where alpha belongs to 0 comma 2 pi. Here also just now I explained, no, in the fourth quadrant what we have understood just now. In the fourth quadrant must take 360 minus theta, not minus theta, because its values are from 0 to 2 pi. Now we cannot take negative value, so we must take 360 minus theta. Here what we can take 180 plus theta, here 180 minus theta, and first quadrant is theta. This is the values. Now see here, reduce into slope intercept form. We know what is slope intercept form. Y equals to mx plus c. We have to reduce like this. Now let us start with the first question. We want y here and the other two terms on the other side. So bring this here. We can write like this, minus 3y equals to plus 4x on the other side, minus 4x plus 12. We want y on the left side and x and constant on the right side. Now next step is we just want y coefficient is 1, so we have to take out 3 here, minus 3. Bring here, it will be divided. Divide both separately. Y equals to, we can write like this, minus 4x by minus 3 plus 12 by minus 3. So this minus minus will get cancelled. Y equals to, we can write like this, 4 by 3x plus into minus minus, 3 ones are 3 fours are 4. So this is nothing but slope intercept 5 y equals to mx plus c. Now let me do one more question. Root 3x plus y equals to 4. Bring this on the other side. You will get the answer y equals to minus root 3x plus 4. That is, it is of the intercept form y equals to mx plus c. So we have done few questions on this. Let me continue in the next class with other concepts inshallah. So I request you all to like, share and subscribe my channel.